Hello and welcome to Callahan and Luke's Lava Lamp Files. We enjoyed making this and hope you enjoy our lava lamp.
We began our lava lamp making process with the understanding that we need a water-soluble liquid and a water-insoluble liquid that, when put into the same solution, do not mix with each other. Knowing this, then we decided to use wiper fluid and mineral oil, the wiper fluid being soluble, mineral oil insoluble. The densities of those two, if pure, should be close enough that they will work for the lava lamp. The mineral oil would rise when heated and then, once cool, drop back down towards the heat source. However, the wiper fluid was a lot more dense than expected. So in order to decrease its density, we added anhydrous methanol. However, this did not quite work the way we had intended to. While it did drop the density and suspend the mineral oil, when heated, it didn't really do much of anything. So we had to change our method.
We had to change our materials completely. We switched to 91% isopropyl alcohol and vegetable oil. These were close enough in density that adding some water to the alcohol raised its density enough to work. However, we judged the amount of water as we added it. When the oil began to form globules, we knew the densities were right.
After getting our lava lamp to work on a small scale in a test tube, we decided to move on to the Erlenmeyer flask. For this, we decided to use 71% isopropyl alcohol rather than the 91%, which required a considerable amount of water to raise its density. Using the 71%, which is slightly more dense, we didn't need to add quite as much water. Again, playing it by eye, we watched as we added water, the oil clumped up into little globules, and we knew then that it would work the way we wanted it to.
Once we got the lamp to work, we were just a few minor fixes away from completing it. We added color by adding 1 drop at a time of red and blue food coloring to create a purple color. The dyes were water-based, so they were polar. This allowed them to color only the alcohol, which was polar, and not affect the non-polar vegetable oil. In order to get the large globule of oil to break into smaller beads, we added a drop of detergent, which breaks the tension on the oil. Detergent was only a temporary fix, so stirring was required to break the oil into smaller beads.
Our lava lamp was working perfectly. The reason the oil would rise and fall was due to characteristics of density. The oil, which is more dense than the alcohol, remained at the bottom of the flask until it was heated. Once heated, the oil expanded. This gave it a lower density than the alcohol. This then caused the oil to rise to the top of the flask. At the top of the flask, which was about 10 degrees cooler than the bottom, the oil then cooled off and regained a higher density than the alcohol and sank back down to the bottom, where the process would continually repeat. Our supposed to be purple but looks more like pink lava lamp was a success, as it runs continuously from the time we turn it on to the time we turn it off. Thanks for joining us in this lava lamp adventure.